Okay. So, hello, Allison. How are you doing today?
I'm pretty good, Miss Wilkins.
That's good. That's awesome. I'm just going to tell you as a reminder. So, everything that stays in here is confidential. Okay, I've told you this every single session. So, I'm just reminding you. So, everything that stays in here is confidential unless you threaten to harm yourself or others, and Miss Dial will have to be called if you do that. But we haven't had that issue, so I'm not really worried about it. Okay. Okay. So since I last talked to you, how's everything been? How was your past few weeks gone?
It's been going pretty well.
Yeah?
Yeah. I I have started the rehab center,
Good.
and I am feeling a little more comfortable. At first, it was like, what am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where anything goes because I'm mostly in the office,
Okay. Yeah.
working with paperwork and stuff. But I'm getting the hang of it,
Okay.
and I'm also getting to meet some of the people who are living there. The
Oh, yeah?
rehabilitation center.
Oh, that's so good. That's awesome. So whenever you're working there, so you said you've got to meet them. So are
Some
these
of them.
some of them? So are these people who've kind of been in the same situation as your mother was in?
Yeah, some of them a lot worse.
Really?
To be honest.
Okay. Has that given you like any perspective on how to handle some stuff?
Yeah, and even seeing her in general,
Mhm.
because I wasn't like in my head before. I just thought it was the worst case ever, overdosing.
Yeah.
But some of these people, I've met, really just like meeting them and hearing their stories, like they struggle and
Mm-hmm.
um, they feel as if no one loves them and cares for them, and they feel very lost in life. And
Yeah.
they share that they go to drugs to get away from all of their emotions, and so that makes me. So in that way, I think of my mom and like, wow, I wonder if she also feels like no one loves her, and she also has
Yeah.
these thoughts of like, I just want to get away, and I don't want to feel what I'm feeling, and so that's why she in the past turned to drugs.
Yeah.
So that's yeah, in that way it has helped me see the perspective of what maybe she's going through and dealing with. Also meeting them, hearing their stories, like I met someone who was a doctor,
Yeah.
and he got he started he's shared that his story was he got addicted to war tabs, and then it grew from there, and
Yeah.
from that it was meth,
Yeah.
and then from that it was shooting meth,
Mm-hmm.
and when he used the needle, he realized like it was that moment that he realized it was not too far, and so now he's in the center trying to
That's
get his life back together.
that's intense. That is, yeah, it's incredible. So what I'm hearing from what you talked to me about the rehabilitation is that you have grown to become very empathetic to your mother. That you are starting to understand her perspective and what she's feeling, and that is a major accomplishment. So, when we set our goals, do you remember what your goals were at the very beginning of our sessions, the first session we ever went to?
With the academic goals,
With your mom,
with my mom,
when handling your mom's situation. Do you remember those?
being open,
Mm-hmm.
and not and like having some boundaries, but just really being open
Mm-hmm.
and trying to see her perspective.
And what I've noticed is that you've accomplished that goal tremendously, and I'm super proud of you. Deep down, that is such a major accomplishment that a lot of people have not ever been able to accomplish. So you should be very proud of yourself right now. So, since you've been talking to me about the rehabilitation, I've noticed that your face and your body language has just been so much more happier. You're more like aware of your surroundings. So, what I was used to seeing from you was this constant demeanor of being just down and just almost depressed. And I'm really happy to see that that's changed. That kind of theme of being sad and depressed has changed by this final session before the semester ends. So I'm very proud of you. Notice that. Since we've talked about the rehabilitation center, would you like to talk about your possible college career, like stemming from what you learned?
Yeah, so I'm looking into a few options. Like one is substance abuse counseling.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to a substance abuse counselor at the site,
Yeah.
and they kind of gave me guidance and what I could do. I could either get my bachelor's in counseling or
Mhm.
psychology, and then go and get a master's in a more specialized area of substance abuse.
Okay.
Or I could. Another option is social work with a special or with like a specialization on substance abuse and working with like homeless, because a lot of substance abuse is within the homeless as well.
Yeah.
So
That's a good start.
So I have some ideas of what I can look into. I have another year before I have to
Make a decision.
to really make a decision. And even that, like once you're in college, it's mostly the general classes that you have to get out of your way first anyway, right? So you don't have to. I wouldn't have to make define a major right away.
Yeah, which is a good idea. I wouldn't define a major right away.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I would keep doing is keep redoing the rehabilitation centers, and so wherever college you go to, try to find something kind of matching that.
Okay.
And keep volunteering, because what you're doing is perfect. To make sure that's what you would like to do. Keep doing. Okay. Does that make sense?
That's good.
Okay. So, before the semester ends, I wanted to set a goal with you. SMART goal is right. You're going to set a specific, measurable, achievable, realistic timetabled goal. So, before we go for the semester, I would like to talk to you about applying for college and taking your SATs. Okay. So let's talk about SATs first.
Okay.
So, have you signed up at all for the SATs?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So when are you taking that?
October 22nd.
Okay, so October 22nd. Awesome. That sounds really good. So do you know what the score you would like to have on that?
For the SAT?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm taking the ACT.
Oh, you're taking the ACT? No, that's no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So do you know the ACT scores you would like to get?
I'm kind of my first. My overall hope is to get like at least the 28, because I'm noticing that I could get some scholarships.
That's
with
a good
28.
goal. I want that goal down.
But at first, if I get anything like a 24 even, I think would be fine, and then I can
do it
take
again.
Yeah.
That's a good goal. So that's a very specific goal. So 28 is going to be your what you would love to achieve. Okay. So have you started a way to actually reach that goal yet? Have you started?
Oh, I've started studying.
Studying.
Well, at the library, I got some study materials.
So you got the materials. You haven't gotten there yet, though.
Well, I need to, though, because I'm taking it in a few weeks.
Yeah. Okay. So that's awesome. So you're going to take it in a few weeks. Okay. So those study materials, they're not going to learn themselves overnight, right?
I know, Miss Logan.
Okay. I'm just telling you, because that's going to sneak up on you, and you're going to have to be like, oh no, I have an ACT tomorrow. Okay. So that's awesome. So you're going to start studying. So how much do you think you're going to have to study a day? So that's one goal I would like. So with the 28 as your bar, how much do you think you're going to have to study to get to that goal?
I think right now, I'm not sure because I haven't looked at it, so I don't know exactly what it is I'm facing, but I'm thinking around 30 minutes to an hour a day.
Okay, so we'll see how that goes.
Like a review and study.
Okay, so we're going to say 30 minutes.
Because a lot of it's just review.
30 minutes to an hour each day. Okay, so that's an achievable, so 30 minutes, so remember 28 is your bar you want to achieve. So what you're going to do to achieve that is do the 30 minutes to an hour each day. Okay? So I want you to achieve. I want you to do great. Okay? Because you're a great kid and you deserve the best possible, post-secondary options. Okay? So I want you to do the best you can do. So I can't study for you. So this is what I hope that you do every day for me. Okay? So how do I know that so this is where you can measure it. So, have you taken practice tests at all yet?
Not yet.
Okay. So, how about the first week after you've done the 30 minutes hour each day, you take a practice test?
Yeah.
Okay. And then maybe let me know how you're doing.
Okay.
and then we can figure out. But maybe if you didn't do as well as you thought, we can figure out a better way to do it. That makes sense. Okay, so cool. That's one of the SMART goals I wanted to set before we left our session, and we can come back next semester. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Okay, so we've talked about your ACT. Okay. What was the other thing I was going to talk about? Well,
My grades.
your grades. That's a good, yeah. So we've talked about the ACT. So let's talk about how your grades are going. So can you tell me what's going on with your teachers and your classes?
I think my goal of 3.5 is really achievable.
That's good.
My GPA is coming up as I've finished submitting everything that I was late in.
Mm-hmm.
I submitted all of it last week,
Oh,
so I'm completely caught up.
That's awesome.
Yes, I feel like actually I could probably study for the ACT more because I've been doing like 3 hours a day on homework.
Yeah, that's good.
Definitely a relief to have that done. And yeah, with my GPA, I could probably even get higher than the 3.5. I think at this point.
Okay, so what I'm hearing, Allison, is that you're doing so much better. So just the look on your face, the way you're talking, is that you're more confident in your grades. Okay, and that's awesome because that's going to transfer when you go to college. That confidence is something you have to go when you go to college. Okay, so you say so I think I looked at your grades earlier and I have it right here. You have a 3.4 right now.
Okay.
Okay, so that 3.5 is going to be very achievable. Okay, so what are you going to do? Like, so if you can make higher than 3.5, what would the goal be if you can make higher than a 3.5?
Really, I wanted to have at least a 3.8.
3.8.
That's like my
Okay, so I'm going to write down
heart
here
goal.
that your next goal for your senior year, if it's by when you graduate, is to have a 3.8 when you graduate.
Is that possible? Now that I've caught up with my work.
We'll just have to see. Okay, so this goal can be measured by, so at the end of the semester, I'm going to get all your grades, and so that's going to tell me your whole GPA.
Okay.
Okay, and then I can tell you if it's a measurable, achievable goal.
Okay.
Okay, but we're going to say 3.8.
Okay.
That way we at least you set a bar high. Okay, and you can work hard to get to that. Okay, even if you fall below it, you're still doing great.
I'm doing so much better than I was.
Yeah.
5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm so proud of you. I cannot tell you enough how proud I am for doing so much better. That is so good. So 3.8 is your end goal, your senior year. Okay, so right now you're a junior and you have a lot of time left. So this is awesome. Okay. Okay, so is there anything you would like to talk to me about that I haven't discussed yet?
Like what, Miss Wilkins?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Anything going on in your personal life or your social life that you would like to discuss with me besides maybe that's going on with your mom that you haven't mentioned to me yet, or maybe with your grandparents?
So home life is a little, there's like some tension for sure.
Okay.
My grandparents basically raised me. My mom's there. She wants to, I can tell that she now wants to be in the role of mother.
Mm-hmm.
But my grandma is like, no, I'm her child because she raised me.
Okay.
And I just feel like I'm stuck in the middle and it's kind of awkward for me.
Okay. So, am I hearing this right? You feel kind of, you're like in a rock and a hard place right now. Is that what I'm hearing?
Really much so.
Okay. Yeah. So is it
Like,
giving you any anxiety at all?
Yeah, a little bit. I think I just need to talk to my grandma and just say like, Grandma, I love you. Like, thank you for raising me. Like, I do see like you did raise me. But right now I want to get to know my mom.
Okay.
Because sometimes my mom will want to do something for me, and my grandma will butt in like, oh, she doesn't like that. You would know this if you raised her.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And so what I'm hearing is that you're going to talk, so making sure I have this right, you're going to talk to your grandmother about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, she's been your maternal outlet for so many years. but you're going to tell her in a nice way that you would like to give your mom a chance. Okay. So, could you talk to me about how do you think that conversation is going to go with you and your grandma, so that way you don't break any, hurt her feelings? What would you say to her? Because it's important we talk this through.
Yeah.
Before,
Yeah, I get that. Grandma, I need to talk to you about something, and just right there, and sit down,
Okay.
look her in the eyes,
Okay.
maybe have some sweet tea if
Yeah.
she's got her hot tea.
Yeah.
Say hi, hold her hand.
Yeah.
Grandma, I just want to say thank you so much for all the time, the money,
Mm-hmm.
the love that you've given me over
Yeah.
the last few years, over my whole life, basically. I really appreciate it, and I love you so much. I thank you for being there for me. 'Cause if you weren't, I don't know where I'd be today. I'd probably be in like a foster care system, and maybe on the street. Like I can't say where I'd be today. So thank you so much for bringing me in when I was so young and vulnerable. Right now, mom's back in my life, and this is it's kind of awkward for me. I'm sure it is for you, because your daughter who left you years ago is now
Yeah.
all of a sudden back, and
Yeah.
she's living in your roof, under your roof. But I would like to get to know her.
Mhm.
There's so much I don't know about her, and there is so much she doesn't know about me. She's short, girl. She doesn't know me. She did leave when I was very young. But I think we should try and give her a chance. We should try and love her and show her that we care and that we're here. And I just want to know if we can do this together, and loving her and trying to include her in our family.
Yeah.
Now that she is here and she's trying to get better.
That sounds amazing. Okay. So what I'm hearing through that conversation you would have with your grandmother, you're showing empathy, you're showing understanding, you've restated that you understand her importance in your life. Okay. So she's probably going to be a little upset, but overall the way you made her feel is that you do care. Okay. And so now she understands that you voiced that you want to get to know your mother, and you want to try to heal that bond of mother and daughter. Okay, so she's probably going to have a hard time first, I'm not going to lie. But I think over time she will understand that. Because she too has a wound to heal, which is her own mother-daughter bond. Okay, so I think give her some time, and she'll kind of back off from you and your mother. Okay, so that's a very important thing to talk about. Okay, because I didn't want you to go into that kind of a situation and not know how to respond to it. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, all right. So when talking to your mother, okay, have you been? So you last time we spoke, you wanted to set boundaries. Okay, so how's that been going for you?
That's been going. I'm still needing to work on it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I can see that right now. You're doing that same, looking away. I don't want to answer this question. I don't want to do this. Okay, but you have to.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
So, when you set these boundaries, though, sometimes it may seem to your mom that you honestly may not want to know her. You don't want to let her in. So, when setting these boundaries, make sure you're open with her still. Okay. So don't come off. Hopefully, I know you're a sweet girl, so I know you're gonna do this. But make sure you don't come off as kind of standoffish.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Try to be open. I know, because you're trying not to get your heart broken again. I understand that. Okay. So what's one thing you did this weekend to kind of help set it? You set a boundary, right?
I did tell. I told her. I did tell her a little bit about school.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So how did she respond to that? She listened?
She listened.
So,
And then I walked away.
okay. Allison, we have work to do. Okay, so
Next semester.
next semester. Okay, so next semester, if this happens again, so let's say I'm your mom. Okay, you're gonna talk to me like I am your mother, and we're gonna have to heal this bond between us. So talk about your grades to me.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, how are you?
So I found out today that I have a 3.4 in school. I had below a 3.0 just a few weeks ago.
That's amazing. That is so good, Allison. Okay, so what else is happening? Anything? So is your teachers proud of you?
I think so.
Well, that's good. That's really good. Do I need to go talk to them anything or?
Mom, how's work?
Okay, so my work is fine. I was making sure you're good, but work is fine. So, today I had to deal with a customer who would tip me, but anyway, that's not a big deal. I'm glad you are doing fine. Okay, so back to counseling world of Allison and Miss Wilkins.
Okay.
So, see how you asked her about her life?
Yeah, I kind of rumbling, but that's how
But-
our conversation is. I wanted to show you.
Okay, so that's how it goes. Okay, so maybe next time go whenever she says, "Hey, I'm proud of you. Do I need to go talk to your teachers?" Be like, "No, Mama, I think it's fine. I've talked to Miss Wilkins a lot. You don't have to worry about it." And be like, "Hey, how's it going with your job?" Does that make a little more sense? So that way, when you talk to her, it's more personable. It's not so sterile. Because right now, what I'm seeing is that it's sterile. You don't want to do it, and it's being forced. Okay, I'm just being just abrupt with you right now. Okay, I'm sorry. It kind of sounds confrontational, but yeah, you gotta get out of that, or you're never gonna get that bond you want with her.
Miss Wilkins,
What's up?
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
Like when I feel uncomfortable
Mhm.
in any situation, like I have even like some friendships,
Mhm.
I turn to like this hollow shell version of myself where I feel like I can't be the real me.
Yeah.
And what advice do you give? Like get out of that. I think it comes from I think it comes from not being fully comfortable, like anxiety as well, like
Mhm.
maybe not trusting the other person, like not trusting them with my opinions and my thoughts because
Mhm.
that is where I'm most insecure is like dealing with my thoughts and opinions.
Mhm.
I think because when I was young, my opinions like never really mattered, and I felt like my voice didn't matter. And so these days, like even a conversation for me, like that's like where I'm most vulnerable. Some people it's their bodies, it's how they look, but it's me.
Yeah.
For me, it's talking with people.
Okay.
And so I do get in these situations sometimes where I don't know. I just feel like
You
I'm
can't
a
talk.
hollow
Yeah.
version of myself, and I'm like this zombie. I feel like it's like a zombie.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to make sure.
And
I have
I'm
this
like
right.
that with my mom.
Okay.
And I'm like that with people at school. Like they think I'm shy, but really, like I feel like I'm an extrovert, but I'm super self-conscious.
Okay. So when you have these conversations with people, you say you're hollow.
Yes.
Can you kind of go more in depth so I know what you're talking about?
I just can't. It's like when I'm around people that I'm comfortable with,
Mhm.
like
right now.
I'm laughing.
Yeah.
I'm having like we're going with our
Yeah.
like the conversation
Mhm.
goes smoothly.
Yeah.
We can talk about anything. But then as soon as like either someone walks in
Mhm.
where I don't feel comfortable or I'm in a situation,
You shut down.
I shut down.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you're not talking like me and you are right now.
Mm-mm.
So
I'm just like,
your eyes go probably dead, and you're like, I don't want to talk to anyone.
yeah, but like I want to. I just like don't know
You
how
don't-
to get
you
out
don't
of that.
know.
And so like that's why I say like
Okay.
I just like I don't know how to break free from
Okay,
that.
I got you. Okay, so what I'm hearing is make sure whenever you talk to people or whenever you're in an uncomfortable situation, like with your mother or anything, maybe some new people come in and you don't know how to do it, you shut down and you just sort
I
of.
can't be myself.
You can't be yourself. So here's the thing.
And I'm also like that in relationships too, and it's weird. Like when I get to a certain point in a relationship, I become this way.
Okay, so we may have, this is something we're going to start with, and we're going to finish this up next semester, okay? So let's start here, okay? So it sounds like to me that you are maybe, you say you lack self-confidence. And what you're showing me when you tell me that you shut down is that lack of self-confidence. So maybe not with your mother, but maybe when you're a group of friends, when you're in an uncomfortable situation. So can you give me an instance when this was an uncomfortable situation?
Okay, so a couple weeks ago I was at a party, and I knew some people, but I didn't know everyone. And then the people that did know me, they were like, Allison. Yes. What's wrong with you? Like, why are you not talking? Like, are you upset? Like, what is wrong with you? And they, and I couldn't even like express to them
So we need to work on your communication skills.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like to be more confident, you need to communicate your feelings. So were you comfortable when you went to this party?
No, because
did you voice that? Okay, so that's understandable. You're in a situation where you did not want to be in. Okay. So next time, let's do the party.
Maybe I wanted to be out there, but I want to feel comfortable, and I want to be myself.
Okay. So maybe next time, ask your friends. Hey, who's going? Who's going to be there? So I'm an introvert, so I have to kind of know who's going to be there and what's going on. So maybe next time ask, hey, who's going? Or even when you get there, kind of like mingle with your friends. And then ask them to be like, hey, can you introduce me to so-and-so? I don't know their name. You talked to them earlier. I don't know their name.
So is that a thing, should I ask the person to introduce me to others, or should the people I go with, if they know the people, should they introduce me? That's the thing too. I never know. Do I introduce myself? If I'm if you invited Miss Wilkins, if you invited me to a party for another class, and I didn't know anyone in that class, should I introduce myself to those students, or would you be the one to introduce me to those students?
Well, in that situation, I would. But if you're at a party, if you're at someone's birthday party, you may have to do the introduction because other people are going to be busy. Okay. So this is where your confidence, you may have to do a pep talk before you go into it. What's something you would say before you go into somewhere?
I'm a beast.
You're a beast. Okay. That's good. Okay. So we'll work on that. Okay. So we're going to work on your confidence next semester, because right now I can tell when you started talking about that, your face started to go down and you did not know what to do. You started shutting down on me. And that's never good. Okay. So what we're going to do next semester. Okay. We're going to wrap up this session. Okay. So we're going to work on that for one. When we get back, we're going to work on your confidence when we talk to people and how to handle situations. Okay. So what I'm going to talk about today, as a going to summarize what we talked about. Okay. So for academic-wise, you are doing great, and you are going to keep doing great with your goals. So you set a goal of 38, and you are going to work on achieving that, keeping up, talking to teachers, and working on time. Okay, you set a SMART goal of getting a 28 on your ACT. So that's a SMART goal, and you're going to try to achieve that by October 20th.
Well, by October 22nd, I'm hoping it has a 24, and then the next.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I think I'll need to take it maybe 3 times.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for making sure I got the right thing. So 24. So the way you're going to achieve that is by studying every day, correct? Is that right? Okay. And with your mom, okay? So that's academic and college stuff. So with your mom, make sure we're going to keep being open-minded, correct? Okay. And then when we set boundaries, tell me how we're going to have conversations with your mother.
I'm going to be more open. I'm going to listen, and I'm going to allow her in.
Yes.
A little more.
That's very important. Okay.
And I'm not going to be abrupt and cut her off.
That's a very good goal. Okay. We're going to work on that.
Okay.
So next session, when we come back from next semester, we're going to work on be confident, a little nicer to your mother. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, Allison, I've had a great semester working with you. Okay. I hope you've grown so much, and I hope you feel better about coming to see me.
Okay.
Everything good?
I feel good, Miss Wilkins. Thank you.
No problem. Okay. Well, we'll talk next semester. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
Enjoy your break.
I will. Okay. Bye.